5. Let's do this.
Seizure warning?
No, not yet. I'll get to the seizure wording. So we're actually not playing Doom today. We're going to do how to squat and ab training. So yeah, so I'm happy to present you guys. This is a fan-made map called Holy Hell. It's a gigantic map set that has a lot of monsters. And I just thought it was cool since these kinds of maps are called slaughter maps. They're not really made to be taken seriously. They're not really made to be finished at all. It's just some mappers are like, hey, how many monsters can we fit in a map? And people have fun with them. And I don't know, I felt like doing some sort of showcase for you guys this time, not playing an actual a game that was actually licensed by ID Software. It's just a fan-made map. This one's called Holy Hell. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to be doing the last part of it, which is like a very fun part. And yeah, my couch will fill us in on any other details. I'm playing on Ultra Violence, and yeah.
All right.
That's my intro, I guess.
I'm just going to say, that's the one song that's been playing the whole way through?
This map, yes. It's a spooky one. But the next one...
That's Lower Warfare from Super Metroid, my guy.
Yeah, the next one, the next map set, which is a surprise, has an interesting set of music.
C'est celui que je te disais qu'il y avait des tunes de genre Perfect Dark.
Oh, ouais.
Ouais, c'est ça, ouais, c'est ça.
Bon, ben, on est prêt quand on est prêt.
I mean, I'm ready. Basically, you spawn in over here, so I haven't really done any progress. So yeah, I'm ready. I guess we'll count down. I'm ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Yalla!
Yeah, man, let's go.
Yalla!
So this is the first room. And yeah, it looks like a typical Doom room, you know? What do you think is going to happen when I...
Alright, you die.
What do you think is going to happen once I go up here? Woo, are we ready? Yeah. So, Doom has a lot of RNG, and dying in slaughter maps is very normal, as the name suggests. So I might die a few times, but, you know, I'll try my best. So these guys...
You gonna try your best to die?
I'll try my best to die. So these guys shoot projectiles that follow you. So you see on the right side of my screen, they're following me. It's normal, don't worry about it.
All right, so that's $5?
That's $5 right there, yeah. But once I get past this first part, the room gets bigger and bigger as I clear monsters. And there's a strategy that I'm going to be using for every type of mob. So these are the Revenants. And then it's the Hell Knights. And slowly you'll see the room get bigger. So this is not a normal amount of monsters for a Doom map. I think there are more monsters on my screen right now than there are in all of Doom 1 and Doom 2 combined. Just to give you an idea.
That's accurate.
Just to give you an idea.
That is a true statement.
A true statement. A true.
So the main weapon we're going to be using is the BFG. And do you want to kind of explain how it works?
Yeah, so the BFG is a very weird kind of way of working. But when you shoot its projectile, when it explodes, it hits everyone that is currently on your screen, wherever you're currently looking at. So you can like shoot on a wall and then look at a bunch of monsters and they'll get hit, which is very peculiar because
like that. Yeah.
Not sure where they even put a projectile then.
Yeah, so essentially I always have to be shooting in front of me. My main focus is on the right side of my screen or left side of my screen because I don't want to get like stopped by these monsters, and I'm looking at their projectiles because their projectiles really hurt you. There's not a lot of health in this map, so my main focus is health and armor management. The ammo is quite generous, but essentially I want to stay alive, obviously, and whittle down the monsters as they come because I have to be fast because if not, I'll have no space to move eventually. I will use saves because dying is very, it's just, yeah, I don't want to have to start over the whole room just because I died.
Yeah, marathon saves.
Marathon saves. So again, I'm going to click the switch, and we're going to get a bunch of Mancubus that are going to spawn.
So you're skipping that gray ore, which gives you 200 health and 200 armor.
Yeah.
Because you're keeping it for the end of this room, so you can have full HP armor to get
when
into the next
I
room.
leave the next room, exactly.
Yeah.
There's I think 2 megaspheres in this room, so health and like say I'm at 14, like I probably need to pick one up. It's okay. I'm gonna clear these guys a bit more before I spawn the Mancubuses. All right, so also Jan, do you want to explain the how like monsters fight each other in this game?
Yes, so there's a... This game is friendly fire on by default,
Yeah.
basically. So all the monsters that have like projectiles or even like melee attacks, I'm pretty sure, if they hit other enemies, the other enemies will like want to fight back the monster that shot
Like
them.
that, oh, yeah.
Exactly. So by turning around in this room with projectiles following you, if you just like go behind other monsters and the projectiles hit them, not only it will kill them, but if it doesn't kill them, they're gonna start fight each other.
Yeah.
Which is helpful when you have like 2,000 monsters in your screen.
There's a lot of monsters, yeah.
Yep.
So when I'm gonna call the Mancubus out, these monsters in the middle over here have a lot of health. Besides the Cyber Demon and the Spider Mastermind, they're the monsters with the most health, I would say. And essentially, I'm gonna try and stay in the middle so that the Mancubus can shoot at me. Like these guys are all gonna shoot at me, and they're gonna hit these guys, and they're gonna infight a bit.
Does it work with melee attacks as well?
They can't harm each other on purpose with melee attacks, but if an enemy has a melee attack, it will start melee attacking the other guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've died a few times. It's okay. Like it's been calculated in the run that I will die. I'm not surprised.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens a lot. They're called slaughter maps for a reason. Like I said, these were like not really made to be taken seriously, honestly. They were just made for like just mappers having fun. They're like, let's just shove a bunch of monsters in a map and see what happens. All right, I ran out of bullets there. That's unfortunate.
Well, it's a little bit like, you know, Kaizo hacks.
Yeah, but yeah. And then some people are actually crazy enough to do them.
yeah, but I mean, Kaizo hack, like, it is expected to die
yeah, exactly.
many times.
At this point, this is bullet hell, dude.
See, like, I mean, as much as I can practice, this game, everything relies on RNG. Every time an enemy shoots, it's random. How much damage it does is random. How much knockback, everything about the way the Doom engine works and the monsters interact is random. Which, of course, for speedrunning is not very nice, which is why a lot of people don't speedrun these things. I don't think anybody speedruns this.
First at NoReset?
First at NoReset, yeah, for sure. So this room, once I'm done this room, there's a second room which is similar to this one, but way, 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 way bigger. So I like that room a lot. It's very fun. So I'm running low on health here, and I just need to pray that I can make it to the back room. No.
So you said that this is the last part of the map?
Yes, so this map, because there's so many monsters, it causes performance issues. Yes, even in 2023. So the mapper decided to split the map in 4 separate sections. And this is the last part of it. If I had to do the whole thing, it would take a long time. And I didn't want to, like... I just wanted to show, like, what a slaughter map is. And just have fun with it, yeah. And besides, the next room is very fun. It has a lot of cool mechanics. So over here, I'm going really fast on the wall here. It's called wall running. If you hold a specific set of inputs and you tuck yourself in the wall, you will go way faster, like you see right here. And that just helps me to survive against all these projectiles.
Yeah, we can get a little bit technical with this because Doom is it's a very old game, and basically it's a 2D game, even though it looks 3D.
Yeah.
The map is 2D, and you're just like going into a X and Y axis. The monsters that you see like facing you are just like sprites that are placed to make it feel like it's 3D, but really it's not. It's just a 2D plane. So when your character hits a wall at a certain speed, the laws of physics which are applied in this game will push back at the same force on the other side. So if you're going at a certain speed into a wall, the wall pushes you back the same speed, so you don't move. But if you go into like diagonal into it, it's gonna push you back with the same force at like a 90 degrees angle, so you get more speed by doing that.
Yeah. So I like to stay on one side of the room because on the other side there are chain gunners that spawn, and chain gunners they're hit scan enemies, so you cannot dodge their projectiles. You see how these guys shoot projectiles and I can dodge them? But the chain gunners that spawn on the other side of the room, I cannot dodge them. So sometimes I'm getting hit and there's nothing I can do about it. It's just the RNG of how the game wants to act at that moment. So I'm almost done the room. There's one last switch, which is this switch here. And this switch spawns archviles. So, Jan or Dim, want to explain our friends? This guy right here in front of me.
Yeah, so the archviles, their attacks will...
Extend me in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Their attacks will be like, they're gonna try to set you on fire. And it has a very long range, and as long as it can see you, they can just like put you on fire. So you have to hide from sight to not get burned. And also the resurrect monsters.
So that's the most annoying part, is them resurrecting monsters. Because obviously the room is full of corpses, right? So they're just having a blast resurrecting monsters. So this is the last, so this is the end of the first room.
Yeah, they're like
so that was the end. That was the end of the first room.
They're like priests in
Are you ready
Age
to
of
see?
Empire.
Are you ready to see the size of this room?
So why did you go in the Nether in Minecraft?
So this is a freaking gigantic room, okay?
Oh, spider demon. Let's go.
There's and there's just a whole bunch of monsters here. There's a bunch of monsters down there too. You just can't see them right now. The idea of this room is that it's symmetrical, so I have to do the same thing on each side, which is pressing a series of switches in a specific order. I see there's one right there, but I'm not going to press it right away. Every time
There's a specific order?
Yeah, like there's a specific order you have to do it, and every time, as you can guess it, you click one of those switches, it's going to spawn more monsters. And the very last one I'm going to press spawns, I think, like 200 archviles, like an absurd amount of archviles. So that's where a lot of RNG comes in on if I can actually finish the map. Because once archviles lock onto you, sorry, whoa. Yeah, see, it has a lot of monsters, so sometimes it lags when I save and reload. It's normal. So my main focus right now, it looks like I'm shooting randomly, but I'm really not. What I'm paying attention to is I want to get on the second floor here, because I'm gonna have to go up like this pillar, and I need this whole way up here. See where there's Mancubus up here? These like gray guys or beige guys. I need these guys to be all dead, because if not, I won't be able to traverse this area. And like I said, the more I stay in this room, the more switches I press, the more monsters spawn. So I need to get rid of as many as possible. Thankfully, infighting really helps me. The monsters will infight, and that just tries to pave the way. Okay, so I think I'm almost done clearing this side. I think I can go ahead with the switches. So I'm gonna do the first switch, which is this one right here.
There's one thing that doesn't really matter for now, but you know, since I explained that Doom is a 2D game, there's no height in the game. So you see right now we're going up an elevator, but really it's simulated. There's no height. So there's a phrase that you said that I like, is like all actors have infinite height.
Yeah, all actors are infinitely tall. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means like let's say monsters, if they're like one story on top of you, but you shoot at the wall under them, they're still gonna take damage because you're shooting at their position X and Y.
Yo, you like cackle demons? I just spawned in a bunch of cackle demons. So those guys are flying, right? The thing is, I can't, like Jan explained, I can't run underneath them. Like right now, I can't run towards them because they're infinitely tall, because it's a 2D game, right? So I have to...
And I believe it. I think it's in Doom 64. They use that fact a lot to trigger switches from floors that are below without actually going all the way up to the switches.
Like that. See, I got blocked by the cackle demons because they're just infinitely tall, right? So I did one switch. I think there's like six switches I have to click. So I clicked the first one, which spawns all these cackle demons up here. These guys right here. I need to make my way through. Okay, I got lucky there. I got really lucky there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got super lucky. Yeah, so you see those red guys? I need to kind of get rid of them because they make it impossible for me to walk. Meanwhile, I'm playing, what's that Beat Saber game thing where I'm dodging projectiles?
Beat Saber?
Yeah, Beat Saber. That's...
No, not Beat Saber. The one where there's a rave earlier.
Oh, Just Shapes and Beats.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm dodging all these projectiles at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't do the light show.
Over here, yeah. So you see that I try and pull them to one side of the room to give me space. You see like that. I'm actually gonna grab this thing here. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna try and attempt the switch on this side. I think I cleared enough monsters. Oh, fun fact, there are 4 invulnerability spears in this map. I usually only use 2, and only if I'm desperate, so we'll see. So yeah, I need to... let's hope I get lucky here. Okay, I got lucky. So this is another switch I have to press, and...
It's been 2 times you said you've been lucky. Maybe you should save.
I'm gonna save right now. All right, so let's do this side now.
I'm gonna save right now. It doesn't save.
Hold up.
And then dies.
I'm a sitting duck when I'm waiting for this elevator to go up, like that. And I can't. I have to like literally just wait. Like I have to go here and just pray that this elevator takes me up and I don't die. There you go, like that.
Why are you sitting?
Because I have to wait for the elevator, man.
You should put in elevator music, like in Jurassic Park.
They should.
Let's go.
All right, so let's spawn more Cackle Demons. Yeah. There you go. And a bunch of monsters are gonna spawn in. See, there's like a bunch of monsters spawning in randomly.
Yeah.
And monsters can also telefrag you, so if a monster spawns on top of me, I'll die. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Because why not?
Because why not, you know? So I'm always keeping my eyes, like, I'm not even looking at the center of my screen, honestly. Most of the time I'm looking at my left and right because I'm just looking at all the projectiles that are coming my way. And there's like, all these pockets here have a crazy ton of monsters that are just waiting to come up. And I think I cleared enough. I'm gonna attempt to do this switch here. Let's see. So the idea is I want to try and go up this elevator at the last second because I have all these projectiles following me, right?
Yep.
So I want to like time it to go like that.
They all hit the wall.
Yep. Oh.
See, something was blocking me on, like I couldn't.
There was a Cackle Demon.
There was Cackle Demon right on top of me, yeah. So there's a switch over here, right behind this wall, but because Exact Doom is 2D, I don't have to wait for that elevator to go down to click the switch. So you see these like pockets of monsters are coming up now, and yeah, they're really angry. And there's more Cackle Demons that spawn, by the way. Because why not?
Does it ever stop?
No. It really. Oh yeah, Revenant's here. Actually, I could use these Revenant projectiles because they follow me, right? So a lot of times, I'll look at the right side of my screen, see how they're following me, and I'll ram them into under monsters to help me like clear the room a bit faster. Here, I have to get lucky. Let's go. There you go. Ah, no, that was so close. Wait, did I not save after this?
I don't think he did.
Whatever.
Easy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I had 3 HP, by the way, there.
Whoa.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what I said. Easy.
Yeah, this game's easy. Just don't get hit.
It's easy. Just don't die. Don't get hit. Don't suck. You know. Easy peasy.
Watch out for all the thousands of projectiles coming at you. So that was like 3 switches. Yeah. I'm gonna be greedy and attempt to do this switch at the same time. Let's see. I'm gonna have to wait the elevator. I got lucky. Yeah, that was pretty close.
It hit just a corner of the wall there.
Yeah. Okay.
That was actually really good.
Yeah, I got really lucky there. So, like I said, like because everything's infinitely tall, I have to. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's 2 switches. There's 2 more switches I have to do. But I'm gonna clear the room a little bit just to make my exit a little smoother. Because again, I really don't have much control over what I'm doing. I just have to get really lucky. It's archviles that start spawning. Like this guy right here, he's respawning monsters. So now I'm kind of cornered because I have all those cacodemons there. So I'm gonna try and lure them to one side like this.
There's so many projectiles too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like look at all those projectiles. Okay, so yeah, I made myself a little corridor here. I ran out of bullets.
Plasma cannon goes.
No.
Oh no.
Let's go. Yo, 11% health? Alright. Now
Alright, save.
What was that eye?
It's a switch. Sorry. I was concentrating. It's a switch that I have to press. So it raises the other bridge. I have to go to the other side of the room and raise the other bridge now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And it spawns in more monsters. Like, see these guys here are spawning? And it raises
It's just a given at this point.
Yeah, it just raises this. So
You touch anything or it just spawns more monsters?
anything. Everything I do spawns more monsters.
Or you buy new shoes, spawn new monsters.
Need a mac and cheese?
Spawn more monsters. Alright, so now I'm going to do a bit of damage control because there's a lot of monsters. But there are 2 switches left. And then the last 2 switches, one of them spawns around 200 archviles, the other one spawns like 50 cyber demons. Something like that. And I obviously can't deal with them. I have to get lucky. And praying helps a little bit. Maybe a little bit of ab workout, and then maybe I can finish the level. Yeah. But you've seen me do this one, right, Dan?
Yeah, well, this level is basically hardcore switch tapping, 20 reps, you know, with some extra weight.
Yeah,
weight
you do 3 reps, cacodemons.
Yeah, 3 reps are freaking Mancubus, 2 reps Archviles. Then you take a Mega Shake.
It's very important.
For the gains.
All right. Oof. All right, so this one.
1 superset of these, you know, man-bear pigs with machine guns.
Yeah.
So remember, these maps were created as a joke. They weren't really created to be taken seriously.
But here we are, taking it seriously.
I just felt like doing this map. I don't know. I was like, let's do it, man. Who doesn't want to kill 6,000 monsters while dodging projectiles? All right, I'm gonna go for the last switch, which is gonna be at the end of this elevator. Let's go. All right. Oof. Let's go for the last elevator switch. Oh, they're all dead. Okay, this is the last switch. Well, the before last switch, actually. This is the one that spawns in like 50 archviles.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, they spawn on the other side of the room, and I have to dodge them. I can't. There's no chance I can survive the archviles. So here, I'm gonna take one of the god modes because I'm gonna get burned by archviles. Yes.
And then you gotta try and see through the flames.
I got really lucky.
Fire
okay, I got really lucky there. Sorry, you can go ahead for the donation.
All good. So we have a donation of $5 by Ava Sam that is saying, "Wanna donate? Spawns new monster."
Yes. That's exactly what's happening.
Donate $5, spawn new monsters. Yo, can you imagine if we could make a mod that would, with WebSocket, connect into Doom and donation spawn monsters?
We can definitely work on that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yo, VGR, where you at?
So right now, I pressed the last switch when I had that god mode on. And essentially, there's the last wall of it's like a curtain that falls down, and it takes about 2 minutes for it to fully open. That's why I keep looking at the time. I keep tabbing and looking at the time. Because like I said, there are 200 archviles in the room right now, resurrecting all the monsters I killed. Slowly but quickly. So I need to kind of time my escape. You can see the cyber demons on the right side of my screen there. And they're not really happy.
Oh, no. Well, cyber demons are kind of like...
They want their pizza money.
This is the best spot I found to like hide from the cyber demons.
Well, cyber demons are dicks. Do you want to know how much, how much they're dicks? Let's say you order pizza for you and your friends, right?
Hmm?
They're that guy that starts picking at pepperoni before anyone touches the pizza.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's a bro moment right there.
That's, yeah.
So the elevator is still going down.
Slowest elevator NA?
Yeah, it takes 2 minutes. Because the developer was like, I'm going to spawn in monsters that respawn monsters and make you wait 2 minutes.
Just
that's the archviles. That's the archviles. So what I like to do is I like to. So remember, when I'm on fire like that, it's because the archvile has locked on to me.
That's because they have line of sight, right?
As long as they have line of sight of me, they will burn me. So the idea is to go as far as possible. Get lucky. I didn't get lucky there. Ooh. I got hit once. And let's get lucky, please. There's a god mode here, I think. Yes, right here. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's the yes. And that's the end right there. So that's time on the first map.
Let's go.
So very different from what I usually do. That's a slaughter map. They're very fun to play. As you can see, you just get to kill a bunch of monsters. So now, Jan, can you please introduce the second map?
Yes, we're gonna play a second map, which is gonna have a huge Caesar warning. So if you are photosensitive, get the hell out of here, please.
Even the developer wrote it in the text file.
Yes, there are gonna be a lot of flashing lights and stuff. So yeah.
Hey, we should have done that for Just Shapes and Beats. Now that I think about it.
Probably yes.
So this is called Lilith.pk3, and it has a quite an history. I guess you can start it and we can talk about it. But it has been voted for like the best Doom map in 2017. Best one.
Yeah. Something wrong on my screen. I don't know.
Is it going to be 4x3 or 16:9?
It's 4x3.
We might want to have a scene change to 4x3 in that case.
640 by 480p.
That's fine. There we go.
Yeah. Can we explain what's happening on the screen here, or can we not explain what's happening on the screen here?
I have no idea.
What's happening on the screen, man? I have no idea. Why? Like,
can
why?
we get a stage tech? I hope computers, graphics cards die.
Okay, you know, let me run the game and see what happens. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sure you can play like that. All right.
What's wrong with Doom Guy? Okay, so this is the seizure warning for Lilith. There's playing this WAD physically makes me uneasy as well. So, and not just me, but anyone watching is that it's very eerie, and just like a heads up on this map pack. So the history behind it, as Jan was basically explaining. The main source port people use is GZ Doom, and the developer of it was so proud that it can play all the Doom WADs in the history of the game, except this one. This one requires an older version of Z Doom to be played, and the developer had a lot of fun making it look like this. And we're just gonna taste a little bit of Doom history with this one.
IO error,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 502
back gateway. Okay. Non-system disk or disk error. Replace and press any key to continue.
Yo, which one's the any key?
There's no any key on this keyboard.
Yeah, it's a 10 any keyless.
Dim, what do you see on my screen?
What I see?
Yeah,
that's like your old apartment.
So very different from what I was playing earlier, right? For those at home, your Twitch stream is not lagging, it's not freezing. This is what the game looks like. This is a guy who had a lot of fun and too much time on his hands, abusing the Doom engine to look like garbage. But in 2017, when this was released, it won the best.
Yeah, it was considered
Doom.
a masterpiece.
It was considered a masterpiece. I think it's a masterpiece. Let's see which
deck here, and I don't see anything wrong with this game.
Yeah, this is Doom, right? Like this is how it's supposed to be played, right? Like
That makes sense, right?
and it's very eerie, isn't it? Like,
I mean,
yeah, I pick up a gun. There's a monster sound effect. There's projectiles everywhere.
looking at the screen, I feel a bowel movement coming up. Like,
I get quite uneasy playing this. There was one of them was a fake monster.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like missing textures, and textures are replaced by others, or just like
As you can see, the textures are
cursed graphics.
top quality for 2023 standards. Refraction error.
I'm not even trying to understand what I'm seeing, in the sense that I saw like movement.
Dude, it's a missing data file, man. I can't play this, man.
Dude, what the?
I can't. Look,
Dude, did you get your USB drive at the Marché aux Puces Saint-Eustache?
I think I did. I think I sat on it in the.
Did you let it go through the dryer and the washer again? Like, what did you do?
There's something wrong.
There's something wrong. This has never happened before. I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, monsters flicker when they get shot. That's normal.
There's nothing normal about this.
Yeah, this is Doom. What are you talking about? This, like, don't you remember playing this when you were a kid?
I mean, this is doomed.
You're telling me you don't remember playing this as a kid?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Like,
I mean,
think about it. It's 1992, 1993. You come home, you put the floppy disk in, and this is Doom, man.
This kind of looks like the Windows 95.
This is Doom.
that's probably if you like overdose on Dunkaroos and Fruit by the Foot, is what you're seeing.
Oh look, there's a staircase underneath me, but I can't reach it. There's enemies there.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
How do you know where to go?
Okay. You know what? You want to know my secret? I'm just winging it, man. That's my secret.
Okay.
That's my secret. Oh, this is oh, okay. No, we're not playing that map. There's a lot of monsters in this room. Hey, that's me. Look.
That's Doom guy.
Yeah, it's me.
Why are they not attacking?
Is that monster even there?
Yeah, the Doom guy looks like he's.
Okay, all right. Let's go with this room. Let's see what's in this room. Okay, we're in a new room. Yeah, like, this is peak Doom. Like, look at this. Don't you remember playing this when you were a kid?
Yeah, I guess I don't.
This is peak. Like, whoever programmed this, like, they knew what they were doing. Like, that all the textures, they all align, they all make sense.
Yes.
For sure.
Where do I go? Where do I go here, man? Where do I go?
Just go forward, man.
Okay, there's a switch here. I want to press and see what happens. It gets a little confusing playing this, doesn't it?
A little?
A little. There's enemies. They're somewhere. Oh, there's me again. There's enemies. They're shooting at me. Oh, the sound makes a lot of sense. Oh, that was it. That was the level.
That was another level. Yeah.
That was the end of the level. Illegal block size 1024.
Oh boy.
Is that a common error during NoReset events?
Yeah, especially when hard drives are dying.
Yeah, happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Projectiles that are floating. Distorted music.
A switch that's between walls.
Oh, look at these pristine graphics.
I mean, that's.
It looks like Jurassic Park.
I think I'm starting to see what you mean by saying this is a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. Like, how can you deny that this is not a masterpiece?
I mean, I can't deny it.
Some enemies are real, some enemies aren't, some enemies flicker.
I mean, it's a very stable experience.
I mean, Doom is supposed to be like, it's called like Hell on the Herd. So it's like, it's what's hell is supposed to be, but yeah, I think this is real hell.
I'm
I think
shooting
if I go
monster,
to
right?
hell, I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna see something like this.
Man.
Oh, there's a key. Okay. Oh, apparently it opened that.
Okay. That's, I mean, it was obvious. How did you not know?
How did you not know that the multicolored purple wall gets opened by the blue key?
I mean, and then, you know, there's the glitchy pink key that drops with you, and then it comes back up. You've got Hell Barons, and, you know. It's all good.
Oh, I actually died, wow.
Oh, you did die. That was part of the game. I mean, legit. You could tell people, oh,
scripted?
that's just, you know.
You have to die there to progress in the level.
Really? Shit. I was like, you know, backing you up.
Oh, you must have noticed that I jumped over monsters there. Yeah, and you want to fill in on that bit? I was able to like jump over the monsters there, which I wasn't able to do in the other.
Oh yeah, that's impossible. Right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able, because everything is supposed to be infinitely tall, right? But I was able to jump over a monster there.
Yes. So I'm gonna take a wild guess, and probably when you reach a certain part of the map, it saves your location, and all the places that have like the same elevation, like 3D wise, will be loaded at the same time, and the ones that are under it but are still on the same plane aren't loaded at all. So we can like see the monsters, but they're actually not there, which makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right?
What he said. What was that texture?
Okay, how scary was that? Did anyone grab a glimpse of that texture? How scary is that texture?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
All right, I think it's about time we finish this level. Let's go.
Was it the faces?
Yeah, it was the faces. Chopping down the BSB tree.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, another message. Okay.
Looking up your host
Oh,
name.
dude, we're getting
Checking
hacked.
ident.
Bro, we're getting hacked.
Couldn't you look up your host name? No ident response.
Okay, we're good. We're good. The back room did their job. Let's go.
So why are you connecting to like an illegal IRC server right now?
I am straight up. This is just a ruse.
A secret is revealed. What secret though?
Absolutely no secret whatsoever.
Gab's underwear. That's what's revealed, which is super secret.
Super secret, man. So you're hearing doors, you're hearing everything, you're hearing monsters, you're hearing things that aren't there. I can't trust what's on my screen.
You can't trust what you're hearing. I mean, that looks like a healthy game to play.
Monsters are just jumping around, you know. You know, in Doom, usually you pick up one of each color key. How about just like 50 blue keys that spawn a bunch of monsters? Oh, invisible monsters. More invisible monsters. They're falling from the sky. This is all normal. Yeah, just
I'm
business as usual.
I should have gone to bed.
I don't know what to say.
At this point, I should be in bed right now. I don't have anything. I don't have it in me to try and comprehend whatever the hell is happening on your screen.
Honestly, I'm winging it. This is the first time I'm playing this.
Oh, the skybox is changing as well.
Oh, the skybox is creepy.
You know what else is changing?
Oh,
My
you
IQ.
saw how that guy just spawned in front of me.
You know, my IQ, my actual brain functions are going down with each and every single vertex that's being generated for this. Like, you need a yellow skull to activate this thing. That's probably the most coherent thing about this mod. That one sentence that appeared on the screen.
What's a yellow skull?
Exactly. What's the yellow skull?
I mean, it's a skull that's yellow. I'm gonna take a wild guess. You know,
I haven't seen any yellow.
there's a lot of green there. Blue plus yellow equals green. So I mean, there you go.
Oh.
And then Gab dies.
That was very unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
This has never happened before.
You know what's unfortunate?
The fact that I'm jumping. What's
Oh,
up?
this whole thing. That whole map is unfortunate. Why are we doing this to the people that are actually watching late? What did they do to you?
Honestly, if you're watching this on your phone in a bed at night, I'm really sorry. Oh, I got a secret. Let's go.
So,
Yeah, painful mazes to navigate. No worry about it. Let's go back here. Let's see what's here. Oh, a bunch of red keys. Let's go.
Okay.
are those the skulls?
So here, there's a bridge. I can walk underneath it. This is impossible in Doom physics. Like, I'll show you. It's an actual bridge that you can go on. Here, see?
What?
Yep. And I can go underneath it. Look, see?
Bro.
That is not possible in a Doom engine.
But you just did it.
I just did it, man. I think the hack was successful, man.
Oh my god.
So I have to go back now while dodging all this stuff, while trying to make sense of what's on my screen. And yeah, let's go towards the exit here.
That's a nice skybox right
Yeah, the
there.
skybox is like
Skybox
ripped.
is freaking nice. Oh, come on, man. The door keeps shutting on me. There you go.
Okay.
Just a moment of silence, you know, in this like big dark room. These textures actually are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
Oh,
Out
okay.
of bounds.
Okay. Did I go out of bounds? I'm not sure.
Or
Oh,
were
look, the
you,
yellow key.
were you always out of bounds?
Oh, here's the yellow key. There you go. Oh, I fell.
Oh, you just went back to the beginning of the map?
Did I?
It's hard to say. TBH.
Well, I mean, you know.
The skybox. Here's the yellow key. Remember I needed a yellow key? Oh. This room is very interesting. There's an archvile there. And he's not having a good day.
Go ahead.
And then you catch on fire.
I have to use this pillar to line of sight him. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how... Yeah,
Okay.
not sure what happened there.
Hopping down the BSP tree. CRC, oh my god. Cyclic redundancy check. That's when, you know, back in the days when you used the CD or DVD burner and you messed it up, that's what you would get.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong.
But something is
Cyclic
wrong.
redundancy check.
I
So
think there's
basically keeps reading the same.
I think there's something wrong, man.
But something is wrong.
But let's see what's up. Okay, this looks like a pretty big level, right?
What?
Okay. Oh,
So this is a
this
good
has-
physical representation of what a CRC check
Is this fall damage?
This has to be it. Yeah, and you want to explain the purple monsters?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay, so in
Oh yeah, I
Doom-
remember. So the purple monsters have melee attacks, but they have infinite range with them.
Yep,
So as long as they can see you, they can melee you from like
that.
2 miles away.
like that. Yeah. And it's only in this room. No other room in the whole, actually in any other Doom WOD I've played is like this. And it's a pretty big maze. It's a big maze. Would you say it's a big maze?
Yeah. So it's decent.
Okay, let's navigate this. Let's go. Okay. Oh, key. Okay.
What's going on?
I made my way downtown. That's what happened.
Oh, downtown's dead, man. Downtown is dead.
As you can see.
Oh, yeah.
Where's their new music?
No, but I mean, like, actual downtown Montreal is dead.
I don't know what happened to the music. It must be the CRC failed. I'm not sure.
Well, because you burned your CD like a pirate, you know, with your favorite music, and CRC failed. So your music's not playing.
Oh, this room. Depending on how you enter this room, it changes every time you enter it.
Yeah, you're in like you're in your 88 Tercel. You've got this tape deck adapter to like 1/8 jack that goes into your CD Walkman CD player with your burned disc that you wrote with a Sharpie on Gab's mixtape CD thing.
Yep.
And no music, nothing. You're in your car, and you're stuck. You're stuck listening to like, I don't know, like Hits FM.
Oh. That was unfortunate.
MC Mario.
The mix down.
These warping textures are not bad, huh?
I'm confused.
Listen.
I'm confused too. This is the first time I do this.
Is it?
Maybe.
The secret is revealed. Every step you take and every breath, you know, every step you make, every breath you take, I will not miss this mod. Yeah.
So when I first showed this mod back in 2017 to Jan, I said, how funny would it be if I ran this on NoReset?
Not very. This is actually an insult to everything that we do.
It's a masterpiece. It won the best. It won the best Doom mod of 2017.
Listen, this is like the. It's probably like the equivalent of The Room, but for like Doom mods.
Yes. And isn't The Room a classic?
Well, yeah, but it's, you know, in a so bad it's good kind of way.
This is so bad it's good.
I guess this is what this is, you know? Guru meditation. Help not found.
All right, let's jump into the final map.
That's the final map?
Yes.
All right.
There's actually one.
It was like, thank God.
Don't you want to see more like cryptic sprites?
Kind of.
Tell me how natural that looks.
Actually, more natural than all the other maps.
As natural as the Kardashians. I'll tell you that.
So there's another unique thing is this zombie man has a ton of HP. I don't know why, but that one has a lot of HP. It's the only one of its kind.
It's unique.
I mean, of everything we've seen so far, that's what you question?
Yes.
The one enemy with more HP?
Yes.
It's corpse fire.
The one enemy with more HP. Yeah, so we hear like a bunch of sounds, like there's enemies on the ground, like in the floor. That's not supposed to be happening. There's a spider mastermind. We're not going to worry about her too much. See, I was able to jump over the monster there. Oh, this room is interesting. So there are 2 cyber demons.
Okay.
And there's I have to basically not get confused and make my way to this elevator that's falling right there. So I have to tap it, go back out, save. Oh. Die. Okay, that's cool. But because again, I can't see the cyber demon, right? He'll just pop in front of me. And then, like that. That was perfect.
Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, this is the, okay, let's hope I get it. There's a really interesting skybox in this. Let's hope I get it. I've only been able to replicate this once, no, twice. The skybox will change to something very freaky. Let's see if I can get it. No, I can't make it happen. I don't know how I've done it before, but every time I play this mod, it's always different.
Wow.
The skybox looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Listen.
It looks like sky.
It looks like sky. It's a masterpiece, man. Oh, I got the BFG, so that's fun. That was freaky, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No textures? Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, it's the missing textures that get me. Every time.
An archvile with more health? Yes, sir. So this room is very freaky. There's a ton of jumbling sprites everywhere, and you have to kind of make sense of it.
No, you don't. You really don't have to make sense of any of this.
And yeah, that's Lilith. That's time, yeah. There's one more level, but I'm not gonna play it. It doesn't represent the true beauty of Lilith.
Why not? Why not?
No,
we got time to spare.
It's long. It's not a nice map.
It's just a dark room.
It's just a dark room, yeah, and you have to navigate. So yeah, this was Lilith. Not what anyone was expecting. Dim had no idea what was coming.
Nope.
And
as many you've told me about this mod so many times.
So many times.
Oh, I'll check it out, and then I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every single moment led me to this. You know, what do I call it?
Disappointment?
Not disappointment. I guess what I'm trying to get at is I have a finite amount of time in this life, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, one day I will die. And I hope that I experience anything worse than this so I can go, you know what? Before I go, that was my worst memory.
This is, you saw it here first. This is Lilith. It's the WAD that almost killed GZ Doom. The developer was so mad when it won Best WAD of 2017. He threatened to stop developing GZ Doom. Yep. Because of how much of a masterpiece this freaking WAD is. Closing thoughts, Dim? Look at Doom Guy. Doesn't he look awesome? Yeah, and what about you? Do you think it's a masterpiece?
I think it's some of the hot sauce tiers jumbled together. It looks like it. I think there's a lot of cool things that has been done in this hack that we didn't talk much about, but there's some things that are in these maps that are impossible in Doom, which make it. I think that's why some people call it a masterpiece, because it's really like it's a coding masterpiece.
Yeah, it's so awful.
Yeah.
It is the worst thing I've ever laid my eyes on. But
it looks
from
like,
the moment I played it, I got hooked and I said, this
Yeah.
is a masterpiece.
it looks like trash.
It
but,
does look like trash.
but like it's trash that
Like
you
gourmet
can't,
trash,
you
like,
can't-
you know?
like you can't plan to make trash like this. Like
If you go dumpster diving behind a 5-star restaurant, you find Lilith.wide.
Yep. It's a masterpiece, and I'm really happy I was able to show it to everybody.
Thank you, I guess.
It was just for you, Dim, honestly. Me and Jan were talking, we're like, let's just play the worst thing I can humanly possibly play. And it's this masterpiece. All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Wow. So that was quite a very mesmerizing, confusing, and a very entertaining run. And I want a big round of applause for Gab that played
No,
that
don't do it.
crazy game. Thank you so much. It was very fun. And I wish I can try this out one day, I guess.
yeah, you don't have to force yourself.
You know what? Like,